Today we are launching the Justice for Jayashree speaking tour. Thank you APALA for participating with us in this critical fight to end gender-based violence and harassment in Nachi Apparel, a unit of Eastman Exports in Tamil Nadu, India. My name is Divi Raikini and I am the State President of Tamil Nadu Textile and Common Labour Union, shortly known as TTCU. TTCU is a registered independent women trade union exclusively for women working in the textile and garment sectors in Tamil Nadu, India. TTCU was founded in 2013 and represents around 11,000 women workers in Tamil Nadu. 80% of TTCU's members work in the textile and garment industry, which sources to major global brands. TTCU began organizing workers at Eastman Exports Factory, Nachi Apparels 2 years ago. Women workers there reported rampant sexual harassment and gender-based violence. Eastman Exports is the fourth largest garment producer in India. They source to Gap, H&M, PVH, Walmart and other major US and European brands. Eastman operates in the state of Tamil Nadu, India. As in the case in the fashion industry globally, suppliers with the implicit approval of brands increasingly set up factories in areas where socially marginalized groups can be exploited to gain massive profits for brands. In Nachi Apparels, we have seen the exploitation of women workers, many of whom are also from Dalit and oppressed social communities, and migrant workers. Jayashree Kadurvel was a 21-year-old student working in the garment factories to support her family and to pay her college fees. She and her family come from a marginalized Dalit community. She with her mother joined TTCU 2 years ago when they noticed that TTCU as a women's union can play an important role in addressing the issues of women garment workers, especially with regard to the severe GBVH in garment factories. On January 1st, 2021, after enduring months of several sexual harassment, Jayashree was found murdered by her supervisor. Her family and community protested in rage, and one of the protesters threw a rock at the empty vehicle of Eastman Exports. Eastman Exports in turn charged 18 community members with attempted murder in order to silence Jayashree's family and community from speaking about GBVH in the factory. On January 30th, Eastman Exports sent 50 men to Jayashree's home in the middle of the night and attempted to force her mother to sign a settlement relieving Eastman Exports for an responsibility for her death in exchange for an extremely small sum of money. TTCU members were with Jayashree's mother that night as she fainted after facing violence in the hands of Eastman's men. The next day, together with AFWA and GLJ ILRF, TTCU launched the Justice for Jayashree campaign in an effort to hold Eastman Exports and the brands who purchase their products accountable for GBVH at Nachi Apparels. Within a week, the Justice for Jayashree campaign convened over 90 labor and community organizations from around the world on to sign on letter to brands, demanding a binding agreement to end GBVH at Nachi Apparels. Later on, our members spoke out and we told Jayashree's story to The Guardian. We also held a global vigil with participants from over 33 countries to bring international attention and support. Jayashree's family and to our members at Eastman Exports who continue to fight to end GBVH in the factory. Through the outpouring of global support, the Justice for Jayashree campaign pushed brands and Eastman Exports to the negotiation table, secured the dropping of the retaliatory criminal charges against community members of Jayashree achieved a mutually agreeable financial settlement for the family and an independent investigation into the GBVH conditions in the factory. Now the campaign is demanding brands and Eastman to sign an enforceable and binding agreement that include broad participation of women workers in identifying, voicing and remediating gender-based violence with accompaniment at every step by their union TTCU. Provisions to address social discrimination against marginalized groups such as Dalit and other oppressed classes and migrants as it intersects with GBVH. Critical freedom of association protections including the strongest possible anti-retaliation provisions for women workers seeking to address GBVH. And most critically of all enforceability, brands must use their economic power to enforce this agreement. Please join us in this fight by signing up to host us in your chapter and union local. We are calling on chapters and locals across the country to pass resolutions in support of these campaign demands and to join us in our call to brands to sign a binding enforceable agreement. Thank you.